Hello, people, and welcome to another edition of yours truly, Josiah Willis, here today with another reaction. Let's go right ahead and get back to it. Back to some hip-hop, hip-hop, hip-hop. You already know what it is. We got my guy, R.A.TheRuggedMan, Malice of Mammon, featuring Chuck D of hip-hop supergroup Public Enemy. That's right, man. This is from the album All My Heroes Are Dead, which came out in 2020. Ended up being on my honorable mentions of top albums of that year. So I thought, why not get to this record? Plus, we have the official music video. And yes, you guys, lyrical breakdown will be provided once the song is over. So stay tuned. But before we go right ahead and get to this reaction right away, I need you guys to do me a quick favor, and that is to like, comment, subscribe, and views. Put your minds out there. The link of this song will be down in my description below. This is R.A.TheRuggedMan's Malice of Mammon featuring Chuck D, the official music video. Let's get to it. We're going to refresh it because it's going to probably stop. So let's do this. We're right on time. Refresh. Anyways.
Sinner, you better get ready. The times are coming when the sinner must die.
Money make the globe turn. Money make the globe turn.
Rich.
Money make the globe turn. Money make the globe turn.
Power to override government by corporate elitists. The corporations write laws that government keeps secret. Private prisons keep you in damn chains while funding legislators, judges, and presidential campaigns. Government propaganda appear pompous, but science is not science when theories is funded by fearmongers. Warmongering and profiting off of corpses is morbid. The poor get deported, the middle class get extorted. It's corporate, the criminals are those the IRS won't audit. Ponzi scheme make the cake off it, Bernie made off it. We celebrate giving thanks, having parades at Macy's while we invade lands, bomb hospitals, and kill babies. Mutilate human life, make hate, lie, take, rob, steal, law break, kidnap, murder, rape for the money.
Money make the globe turn. Money make the globe turn.
Reach.
Money make the globe turn. Money make the globe turn.
Reach for it. It ain't worth the paper it's printed on. Backed by the Pentagon. Ass kicking going on. Money. Gross national product. Meaning war is the answer. Another missile.
Officer, overseer, gun kill, nightstick, chokeholds, your clan hero, Margaret Sanger, population controller, eugenicist, globe owner. You can buy shares, operation, depopulation, the Bill Gates billionaires, speaking prejudice from tongue where the venomous come from, and the heretic scum run. Begin Genesis 1:1, the government become God, bomb mosques and burn churches, kill for black liquid beneath the earth's surface. DDT in the 1940s, now it's genetically modified organisms created in laboratories, toxic edible chemicals poisoning the nation. Cause Monsanto runs the Food and Drug Administration. Contaminate your DNA, Agent Orange inventors responsible for murdering 4 of my family members. I chase JP Moore till he's gone. Tell Wells how far I go and keep your circus act sideshow. Fuck the money.
Money make the globe turn. Money make the globe turn.
Reach.
Money make the globe turn. Money make the globe turn.
Accountants, bean counters, lawyers change the planet. The workers, players, and the artists go damn it. How high you jump for this dollar? Bust the light. It's God you trust for this paper, right? Reach for it.
Encore when the bars from the guard roar, bombs galore, strategic tacticians, soldiers in the art of war, police with fire hoses, harming the poor, military designated regions in the city, part of martial law, doctors prescribing pills for non-existent conditions, cause pharmaceutical companies are in bed with the physicians, push false diagnosis.
R.A.TheRuggedMan is like a scientific robot who raps and is being programmed under the influence of Sylvester Stallone. That's what he reminds me of when I see him do his music videos. I was like, he got that Italian, like, you know, and I'm, you know, Caucasian look with probably some Italian descent, and I feel like that's where his music is being embedded. I could be wrong, but this is where I'm kind of like, that's what he reminds me of so far within this music video, and now I'm seeing, you know, like his other works having reviewed in my private time listening to All My Heroes Are Dead. So, yeah, this is a record that is bona fide, like, just bone-crushing lyricism, letting you know it's questioning the monetary value and its worth of where it's at. And it's also a reference to Mammon, you know what I'm saying, which is the Aramaic language that means riches, you know, that is also used in the Bible, where we use it in Hebrew called Mammon, which means treasure. And it's just talking about like how at the end of the day, there's a lot of atrocities being committed in the name of money, where, you know, goes back to the old saying, the root of all money, the root of all, is it the root of all evil? Money is the root to all evil. Yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying? People do anything and everything for money in terms of its way of getting to a certain level of a higher place, but they do very bad things, and they think that it's going to be all right in the very end when they are left with repercussions. So I'll let the record because it has substance, lyricism, punchlines, flows, all that. And we're going to detail it in a minute. So anyways, further.
Designated regions in the city, part of martial law. Doctors prescribing pills for non-existent conditions, cause pharmaceutical companies are in bed with the physicians. Push false diagnoses and drug your brains. Make Pablo Escobar drug hustle look like chump change. No need for discipline. Feed the children Adderall and Ritalin. Prescription medicine, synthetic heroin and Dexedrine. Use your kids as guinea pigs, their mind and bodies. Turn them into drug-induced suicidal zombies. Hit like a plane in the sky when they fly in the tower. The more afraid people are, the more government gain power. That's why I'm fighting that power like Mr. Chuck riding Howard. When I'm riding, I'm arriving like on the island of Okinawa. Fuck the money.
Money make the globe turn. Money make the globe turn.
Reach.
Money make the globe turn. Money make the globe turn. I get money.
Money talks, but God left the room.
That's hard. That was hard. Claps to this record for sure, man. Love it. And it also uses a sample from the Lovin' Brothers called Sinner, You Better Get Ready. You know what I mean? So there's that. But let's go right ahead and get towards this lyrical breakdown. Or I will not stutter, I promise. Minus the intro from the song Malice of Mammon. Money make the globe turn. Money make the globe turn. Reach. Money make the globe turn. Money make the globe turn. So the money is being turned around within this world. It's going back and forth, up and down. It's just being predicated upon this universe and society's ways of doing things, either good or bad. Verse 1, with R.A.TheRuggedMan. Power to override government by corporate elitists. The corporation write laws that government keeps secret. There's politics being involved. There's things that we don't know. And a lot of times the government can control that. And they have that power, you know, where it's met in a hungry, bad nature, I would say. It does not do anything that's really good. There's corporate elitists. There's people that's, you know, involved in businesses that continue to put these laws out that they want us to follow, but there's a hidden meaning behind it that could be dark, and we just don't know that information. Private prisons keep you in chains while funding legislators, judges, and presidential campaigns. So we be in slaves right about now. Some of us are slaves to the government. There's prisons being held upon people that shouldn't be held there. You know what I mean? There's also these legislators that's being funded a lot of money through, you know, and judges and campaigns, you know what I'm saying, for presidents that is being done for the better for the country, but is it better for us as a society is the question. Government propaganda appear pompous, but science is not science when theories is funded by fearmongers. Fearmongers, though. Warmongering and profiting off of corpses is morbid. The poor get deported. The middle class get extorted. So the poor get deported, you know what I'm saying, for those that's probably, you know, coming in here as immigrants, you know, or whatever the case may be. They're getting deported to where they go back to their country, not being able to live in America where it is free, where there's more, you know, opportunities to, you know, provide income and do well for your children. That is being, you know, done for the sake of the company, for our country, that isn't necessarily right, but then again, there is reasons for it. The middle class gets started. So we're not getting enough money. The middle class, I am part of the middle class. I will say I am strongly a representation of what that represents. And it's true. We're not getting funded a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, working these 9-to-5 jobs, and some people can't necessarily depend on it long term. Some people really go about a short-term way of doing things, and you wonder why people out here in the world trying to be successful and rich and famous and all that. But it's only a few that can make it. That's just the harsh reality. It's corporate. The criminals are those the IRS won't audit. Ponzi schemes make the cake of it. Bernie made off of it. So he references Bernie Madoff, who was, I believe he was a non-executive chairman. Yeah, I've done some stuff, you know, college stuff, whatever. And he was known for the largest Ponzi scheme in the world's history. He committed financial fraud in the U.S., man. It was estimated to be worth around $64.8 billion. It's crazy, man. It just came around, something about this information came around like in November of 2008. Sheesh, man. It's crazy to even think about that. We celebrate giving thanks, having parades at Macy's, while we invade lands, bomb hospitals, and kill babies. So we doing our thing, you know what I'm saying, shopping, getting some, you know, probably some real good gifts for birthdays and Christmases, while people are going through, you know, their lands being invaded, and then hospitals are being bombed and exploded into people dying, you know, and also killing babies, man. Babies who have yet to see a day. I don't want to talk about that. That's too personal. But yeah, that's deep. Mutilate human life, make hate, lie, take, rob, steal, law break, kidnap, murder for the money. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna mention the word in between murder and for the money because, yeah, it's too personal. Anyways, Chuck D said, "It ain't worth the paper it's printed on. Backed by the Pentagon, kicking going on as far as money. Gross national product, meaning war is the answer. Another missile, duck." So, verse 2. Officer, overseer, gun kill, nightstick, choke, hold ya. Clan hero, Margaret Sanger, population controller. Yeah, R.A.'s been out for a minute. He did a song around the 96 called Population Control. It was a song by Company Flow, you know what I'm saying, that he was featuring on. So that's a reference. Eugenist, Globe owner, you can buy shares. Operation Depopulation, the Bill Gates billionaires. So Bill Gates, famously billed as the world's richest man, example for a billionaire who has provided other people to be as rich as him. But then again, maybe not the case. Maybe not necessarily the case at all. And there's a lot of studies going to Bill Gates about like his philanthropic works and a lot of different other things. So there's that. Speaking prejudice from tongue, where the venomous come from. Yup, hatred. And the harassed scum run begat Genesis verse 1. Sorry, Genesis chapter 1 verse 1. Okay. Talking about the Bible. The first book. Let me see. The government became God, bombed mosques and burned churches. All right. The government become their own version of God. Okay, I can see that, but not God. It's whatever. Kill for black liquid beneath the earth's surface. DDT in the 1940s. Now is genetically modified organisms created in laboratories. Toxic edible chemicals poisoning the nation caused Monsanto runs the Food and the Drug Administration. So there's a lot of political rappers so far that I'm really analyzing for what it's saying. Contaminate your DNA? Sheesh. Agent Orange inventors responsible for murdering 4 of my family members. Dang, man. Talking about the Vietnam War. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who, were getting murdered around their time. And some children, I believe, were born with disabilities because of that chemical known as Agent Orange. It's they were exposed to it, and it gave them some slow effects to their livelihoods. Growing up. I chase JP more till he's gone. Tell Wells how far I go. So it's another clever play of words, wordplay. He was talking about JP Morgan, Chase, and Wells Fargo. So there's that. But, he's far gone, though. And keep your circus act sideshow. Forget the money. So he knows he needs money, but at the same time, if money's going to provide something bad happening within our world and society, it's not needed. It's not for us. Chuck D says, accountants been counters. Lawyers change the planet. The workers, players, and the artists go, damn it. That's the word. How high you jump for this dollar? Bust a light. It's God you trust for this paper, right? Reach for it. So in God we trust, I've always kind of like had that problem too with why they would put that in there. And there's something about that's not right. But still believer. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you guys. It's just there's something about that context that I don't understand and get. Verse 3. Encore when the bars from the God War, bombs galore, strategic tactician soldiers in the art of war. Police with firearms harming the poor. Military designated regions in the city part of martial law. There's a lot of things that I am not going to point out because I don't necessarily know. If you do, break down the song for me entirely. Doctors prescribing pills for non-existent conditions cause pharmaceutical companies are in bed with the physicians. So people who sell drugs and give you all these prescriptions, here, take this, take that, are on the same boat with the physicians that we go to and we meet for appointments that prescribe us with these pills that could result in it being fatal if not careful. Push false diagnosis, there you go, and drug your brains. Make Pablo Escobar's drug hustle look like chump change. So Pablo Escobar, kingpin, you know what I'm saying? They make his hustle for doing what he was doing as far as like selling drugs look like chump change, meaning like even though he was selling and he got big and he was known, they're in so much of a coincidence with each other that it far outweighs everything that he had done and promoted and put out. No need for discipline. Feed the children Adderall and Ritalin. Prescription medicine, synthetic heroin, and Dexedrine. A lot of drugs. A lot of drugs, man. Use your kids as guinea pigs, their minds and bodies. Turn them into drug-induced suicidal zombies. Truth. Hit like a plane in the sky when it fly in a tower. The more afraid people are, the more the government gain power. That's why I'm fighting that power. Like Mr. Chuck Rendenhauer. Alright. Chuck Rendenhauer is the birth name for Chuck D. You know what I mean? Fight the power. Political song, you know what I mean? They were known for doing political rap early on, before it started getting down and we couldn't promote or listen to that. But I feel like hip-hop should be embraced by all accounts, but it's just not. It is what it is. When I'm riding, I'm arriving like on the island of Okinawa. So the Battle of Okinawa, Pacific War. It was in the island of Okinawa that was It was between, I believe, the U.S. Marine Corps, Marine and Army Forces, yeah. And they was facing the Imperial Japanese Army around the time. It was bloody. It was a lot going on around that time, man. It was so many people died. So many people went missing, and some people even took their own lives around that time. So it definitely remains a significant main staple in the months of our country's history of what was done back then. So yeah. Overall, how do I feel about this song? I think this song it's not necessarily one of my favorite cuts from the album, but it is an important record nonetheless. It's something that everybody should want to listen to and get involved with in case they're into politics. I'm not big into politics. As much as I know some of the stuff that I can, I've done further research besides, you know, before doing this song, and then other things I've done, you know, I would say other things I've learned from in the past while being not only here in college, but high school, people who know stuff like this. So there's that. So I know some stuff, but not everything I broke down, you know, bar for bar as to what R.A.TheRuggedMan said. But I hope I did this song justice, and that you guys, you people, my fans, my supporters, enjoyed it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and, before we end this reaction, like, comment, subscribe, and views. Put your minds out there. Come on, this song got me twisted. Put your minds out there. The link of this song will be down in my description below. Request for more songs by R.A.TheRuggedMan. This was his song, Malice of Mammon, featuring Chuck D, produced by Mr. Green, from the album All My Heroes Are Dead. Dead. Some literally, some not. But we get the point. Like I said, more songs, requests on the comments below. King Life, we are out.